Hey everybody, day 7 is in the books and we're headed in the right direction. Same story. I told you I wouldn't beat the dead horse about the bladder thing, but I will say this. Today my bladder was incredibly full, kind of like some sort of ancient torture, actually making me hold that. In fact, I couldn't and had to try to release a little bit of pressure before the treatment, and that's hard to do. So here's another challenge for you. If you haven't tried to start a stream and then stop a stream to get the perfect amount of bladder fullness, that's painful and ridiculous and funny. In fact, I had to change my hospital gown, if you know what I mean, because it's just hard to stop that flow once you start it and then stop it at a certain point. So who knew, right? That was incredible. Glad that's over, and we're still learning on how to manage that. Other than that, you know, things are going along. The first week is kind of in the books now, and they say some of the accumulation of the radiation will start to affect me now. So just going to be alert and attentive to that. Of course, I'm expecting everything to continue to go as smoothly as they have been. And if the bladder thing is the only real thing, then I'm going to count that a big win. Yesterday, I mentioned my mnemonic device, BATTLE, and how that stood for be brave, armor up, trust your team, triumph over fear, lean into faith, and engage in life. And today I had a real opportunity to think about trusting your team. In fact, that's what I wrote about in my 1,000 words this morning. And doing well. So the words are done, the radiation's done, the vlog is done. Got my 3.5 mile walk in today. I'm going to do my meditation as soon as I'm done with this. So we're doing well today. But the thing that's interesting to me is the trust your team part. And I was just thinking about my poor radiation therapist today, who know more about my urinary and bowel habits than probably my wife. And it's just interesting, kind of the conversations and the things that you're exposed to and what you expose to certain people based on where you're at in a particular journey. And, you know, so I want to, again, I know I did this yesterday, but another shout out to just the healthcare team, the interprofessional practice. I've got radiation therapists, I've got pelvic floor therapists, I've got radiology oncologist, a medical oncologist, I've got a genetic counselor, I've got my primary care physician, I've got the nurses, I've got the phlebotomist, I've got the pharmacist. All of these people I see almost every day, at least once a week, some every day. And if it wasn't for them and my reliance on them, this wouldn't be possible. And then you add to that, of course, my close around me team and my family, my friends, my wife, and how important it is to trust your team during a journey like this. So at any rate, day 7 is in the books. Tomorrow's day 8. Then I get the 3-day weekend with Labor Day, and I'll be back on Tuesday with day 9. But first, tomorrow, day 8. I'll see you soon.